gentlemen, welcome to another edition of the Geeks Who Like Sports Mashup. As always, Lee has come up with a fantastic idea for us this week. We mentioned on the main show, go back and watch it if you haven't, or listen wherever you listen to your podcast.
But listen to this one first because it's a great idea that I've come up with. I'm very proud of this one.
Yes, and you're already watching or listening, so you might as well just keep going.
Just keep going. It's 10 minutes.
Yes. So then there's a live action Legend of Zelda movie that's gonna be coming out. Nintendo said they've begun pre-production and all that other fun stuff. We want to know athletes who should play characters in the live action Zelda film.
Yes, Ray. Just like we did a few weeks ago with Ghostbusters, we're asking what athletes or sports personalities, keeping in the athletics world, should play very specific Zelda characters. I will be giving the character, and then Ray and I will be giving our picks for who should play that. And we definitely want to know what you think, which we'll ask again at the end of the episode. Who do you think should play some of these characters, and or what other Zelda characters should be casted by athletic people or athletes themselves? Ray, are you ready to play my game of live action Zelda sports people?
Yes, I am ready.
We're going to go kind of from the non-main characters to the main characters. So we'll end with Link and Zelda, but we're going to start with where we all start in this game, Ray. A character we all meet in the very first Zelda game right away, known as Old Man.
Old Man's dangerous. Role, dangerous to go alone.
Dangerous to go alone. Take this. And we were all hooked for days and days and days and days and days on that story. Ray.
And now it's been 30 years.
Who is your 35 years? Old Man. It's dangerous to go alone.
So the one, probably my favorite old man still in sports. And I think that he would be perfect for this kind of a small role. And it's somebody you would always listen to. And I think he would also accompany it by it's dangerous to go alone. Take this. It's a power play goal. Sam Rosen.
The New York Rangers play-by-play announcer.
Yes. He's been doing it forever.
To think now some of the calls he might make.
Yes.
It's cold. It's cold. It's cold. Take this. And Link has one more hill to climb, baby. That wasn't him, but that was the same message. Sam Rosen's a good one. I have two. I have one listed for some of these, but this one I have two. I had Bob Costas there because he's kind of annoying, doesn't give much context, but he tells you exactly what it is that you need to know.
Yeah.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
That's fair.
Right. And then the other one I had, you'll see why when you hear my other picks. Michael Jordan. So the way I approached this was that the athletes are kind of part of the story. Right. So this is the old man, and this is someone who's been there, and he knows exactly what you need to succeed. It's dangerous to go alone. I am Michael Jordan. Take this. And again, as I reveal some of my other characters, you'll understand. Ray, good pick for the old man. I'm sorry, not the old man, just old man.
Old man.
We're moving on now to another elderly species person in the Zelda universe. The Great Deku Tree or Deku Tree, depending on where you're from or how you say it. The Great Deku Tree.
This is an interesting one. This is
I have a good pick for this, I think.
Again, you're going for you're going for again, a larger than life character, very sage, very wise. See, my thing is I always resort to wrestling.
It's not a bad one to resort to here. You can I have a basketball player.
Basketball player.
Yeah.
Well, I would be
because the Deku Tree is a little bit extra. All right. Very wise, but it's like, man, just give me the sword. No, you must pass through all of my treedom to get to the sword, and I could have just gotten you to. You know what I mean? A little bit extra.
Yeah. So I mean, like the thing is, I'm thinking like when I think of wrestling, I was thinking thinking very old. I'm thinking like a Ric Flair or a Jim Ross. If we're gonna stay with the commentator route, because he is mostly just a commentator, right? Like he's just the Deku Tree.
Deku Tree going, woo, come inside.
Right. No, but I can see him. I can see him like, oh, Link, you're in for a slobber knoker of an adventure.
I could maybe a little too energetic because the
maybe I'm trying to think. Slow. I'm trying to It's a good one. Who are you? Who is your pick?
Magic Johnson.
Magic's a good one. I was funny enough. You know who else I was thinking? The opposite end of that, Larry Bird.
Larry Bird, right? Maybe it's both of them, but his name's Magic.
Yeah.
Right? Magic Johnson is my pick. He's older, he's wiser, he owns a lot of things, he's a little bit extra.
Yeah.
But he know where things are.
Yeah, I think similar. I just think that old, wise, sage,
the great
like Larry
tree.
Bird. Yeah.
Has a lot of magic.
Yeah.
And I won't make a joke about Johnson.
There we go. So there we go. A couple of basketball legends. I went Larry Bird, you went Magic Johnson. So there we go.
The next one.
Mm-hmm.
Someone we all grew to love and hate at the same time. Navi.
Yeah.
The fairy that guides you along your journey in Ocarina of Time. Hey, listen. Hey. That's, for those of you who don't know, that's what she sounded like. Hey, listen. Everyone our age is going, yeah.
You know who I immediately thought of?
Who?
Aaron Andrews.
All right. I had 2 listed for this one. But so from the helpful side of Navi, I had Bill Belichick. I just think it would be funny. Hey, listen.
We're on to the water temple.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. We're on the water temple. That could be another one. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. But I had Belichick from the helpful standpoint.
Right.
All right. From the
I think Aaron Andrews could do a spot on Navi person.
Listen.
Yeah.
I agree with you. Now, from the annoying Navi standpoint, I put Bryant Gumbel.
Oh, yeah.
Because I can't stand Bryant Gumbel. And he always has an opinion. And like, obviously, when you're playing Ocarina of Time and you know where you're going, but she wants you to go someplace else. That's kind of Bryant Gumbel on every episode of Real Sports that he's ever produced.
So it's actually really Joe Buck. So it could also be Joe Buck.
I have Joe Buck written here for someone else.
Interesting.
So but Bryant Gumbel, to me, I could see him like, hey, listen, let me tell you where I think we should go and why we should go there. No, Brian, I really don't want your opinion on this.
His closing thoughts on on the sports. Yeah, no, absolutely.
He has always annoyed me. I love Real Sports, believe it or not. I love the show, but his opinions to me are so unwelcome.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they're very biased, and he kills me sometimes. Once in a while, I'll agree with him, but no. Yeah. So Bryant Gumbel, hey, I do like hey, listen, we're on to the desert.
We're on to the water temple. We're going to the Gerudo Valley. We're going to the Gerudo Valley.
Yeah, we're off to the horselands.
Yeah.
You want to see a fish I caught? It's gigantic. All right, moving on now. Now we're in the big 3.
Yeah.
We'll go villain first. Ganondorf. I have 3 people listed for this, believe it or not. This one's a hard one.
See, for me, I think it might be a bit easier for the bigger ones, because I the first person I thought of, he's not really a villain, but I think he could pull it off. Shaq.
Yeah, see, this is what's confusing about Ganon. It depends on which Ganon we're talking about.
Yeah.
Right. So like, this is funny. I had all commissioners listed as one of them.
That's
then
fair.
I had Joe Buck, because it's just Joe Buck is just I can see him turning into like a gigantic moron. And then I had Logan Paul, like as the younger Ganondorf.
Oh yeah,
turning into an evil wrestler.
Yeah. That's a good one. That is a good one. Yeah. See, for me, I just think of the physicality. Shaq, like if you gave Shaq like a red wig, I could see him carrying the big sword, wearing the armor. Yeah. Like
he does the sounds.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that's my Ganon. Now, funny enough, I have Logan Paul listed for Ganon. I originally had him listed for Link as well, which I thought was kind of funny because of the duality. He could be good or bad. Yeah. So I could see him fitting into that. But I think my pick for Ganon, Joe Buck might be my Ganon. It's just annoying.
Everybody does hate him. So
yeah. All right. Moving on. The big 2.
Moving on.
Zelda.
This was a hard one because originally, this is funny, until you said Navi, I actually thought Aaron Andrews just might actually be good for Zelda.
I have a perfect pick.
I'm sure you do.
I have a perfect pick.
What is your perfect pick?
Serena Williams.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's just Serena Williams. I mean, you could do Venus too, but Serena Williams is my Zelda. You could do Venus Williams if you wanted to. Either one of the Williams sisters.
I think so. Yeah, no, that's it. Put it on the board. I mean, you could also put like maybe a wrestler like a Beth Phoenix, maybe,
Sure.
or
I could see
a Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair, I think, would make a great Zelda
work, for sure.
Yeah,
Serena Williams,
right?
Though. She's power.
I think that's a very good pick.
If I was going to give the Triforce to someone, it would be Serena Williams.
Yeah.
If one of them was going to turn into a whimsical dragon and then allow me to stab them in the head with the Master Sword, I'm sorry, take the sword out of their head, it would be Serena Williams.
Yeah. Again, I think I'm going to go Charlotte Flair.
No,
I'm Charlotte Flair.
Serena Williams. I've given you the answer on this one.
Yes, your answer is better, but if we're both having a different answer.
All right, my final one will shock you. And I'm going to say we're talking Link now. Yep. My pick for Link at first will be like, what? And then you'll start thinking about it and be like, oh my goodness gracious me. Oh my Triforce. Oh my Master Sword. That is a good pick. But Ray, do you want me to go first or do you want to go first?
Please go. Actually, no. Let me, because you'll probably blow me out of the water. The one I thought was going to just be. I thought Bryce Harper.
It's a good pick. Actually, I could see that. I could see Bryce Harper being a Link. He's kind of
with the long hair.
Like that, but he wanted. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That's a good pick. It's a solid pick.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm not trying to lead you on. It's a really good pick. But my pick is so good. On so many levels. Are you ready?
Yes.
My pick for Link is Mike Tyson.
Huh. A lot of one-hit knockouts with that.
The more you think about his voice, like, yep.
Yeah, you don't want him to talk. You don't want
No. You think about his strength? Yep.
Yeah.
You think about how he moves? Yep. You think about the sound Link makes? Yep.
See, but to me, honestly, I think Tyson would actually be a better Ganondorf.
He would be a good Ganondorf too, but
the Triforce of power.
I know, but I think he's a good guy now. I think in the 1990s, sure.
Yeah.
But now I want to reverse Mike Tyson's Punch Out and make it Mike Tyson's Legend of Zelda. He's already in a video game, right?
He is. That is true. He does have a leg up on the rest of the competition in that regard.
Right. I like Mike Tyson as Link fighting Joe Buck as Ganon. And that it makes more sense, right? Because like you can't beat Tyson if he's Ganon. But Joe Buck, when he's all mutated, Mike Tyson could take him on, right?
I just got a bad image of a mutated Joe Buck as a warthog with a pitchfork.
Kind of makes sense.
But we want to know
what
you think.
Do you agree with me, Tyson? Is it Link? Let us know. If you don't agree, fine. Comment below. Who are your picks for Link, Zelda, Ganon, Navi, the Great Deku Tree, the Old Man? You can go as far as you want with these characters. Who is it? As much as I'd like to run a game with Bryce Harper, going through all of Hyrule, trying to save Princess Serena Williams, which I think would actually be a great matchup.
That actually would be great, actually, I think.
Yes, and he wouldn't. Yes. Let us know. The legend of the athletes is upon us.
Yeah, I like it. But yeah, like Lee said, we want to know what you guys think. Let us know who you would cast in these characters. Comment below. We will obviously we will comment on your comments. And until next week, thanks for watching, everybody. This has been the Geeks Who Like Sports Mashup.